What's good,
Whoa.
everybody? Steve, how you
What's up,
feeling, bro?
everybody? I'm actually feeling amazing today. Uh, you know, I'm just living life, making as many changes as I can to positively succeed in life.
I feel you, bro. I always say, you gotta work on yourself step by step.
Yep.
Remove the toxicity out step by step. That's the way to do it. It's the only way to do it. And with God first. Okay, man. It's been a beautiful week. It's been, what are we, June now? June, almost July.
June 22nd. We're halfway through the year. Almost
It's
to the seventh month.
it's crazy.
It's been going by pretty quickly,
It's
and yeah,
flying, bro. Like
I literally feel like 2020 just started yesterday.
you don't feel time. Time doesn't feel. I don't know either way around. It just I don't. It's things that just keep moving fast, and I'm like, where's everything going? But hey, that's why I say, man, have a goal every month. Have a bi-weekly goal. Have a goal every week. Have a goal every day. Have a goal every 6 months. Have a goal every year, because time goes by, and
Sometimes you forget.
sometimes you forget. A lot of things that I don't even remember what I did last week, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
That's how it be. But that's
Yeah,
how it be.
you get caught in the moment and you're just
It's
running around. You're always thinking about what's next. It's sometimes hard to remember
what's
about the
next?
past.
What's next? Like I'm always thinking, what's next? What am I doing tomorrow morning? What am I doing tomorrow afternoon? Like it's it's a lot of things. Like I feel like it gets to a point that it's so much. Someday I'd be like, I need a break. Hold on, let me stop thinking. It's so much, bro. I was thinking, all right, like we need to talk about this topic. I feel like we live in a social media world, and like we just was talking about, it's a lot of stuff going on, but we don't remember things happen. It's a lot of pressure going on. You see social media, you see all these people competing, you see people showing off their lifestyle.
Yeah.
They're good things they're doing in life.
Believe it or not, though, a lot of the social media, the people on social media don't actually own those vehicles or those houses. They're just stunting.
You
Some
speaking
people just stunt.
facts. It's just some people are just really stunned, and I feel like we cannot forget the one thing that we're about to talk today. Success doesn't mean that you're making money or good living for 6 months to a year or for 2 years. Success is in the long run.
Yep.
You could be successful. Let's say if you okay, let's put it for example, right? Everybody wants to make a million, right? You could make a million for the next 6 months, but what happens to the next year, 3 years? Are you gonna still make a million?
Are
Can
you
you
going to still
still
have that mindset and continue pushing forward on that endeavor?
can you sustain that mindset? That's what we're talking about here.
Yeah.
And people get confused with all this fake millionaires on social media that we always have to keep our mind futuristic. You know,
Yep.
it's a lot going on in the world day by day. We cannot remember what's going on. We live on social media. We live, what's happening with our people that we know on social media. But we cannot forget that we are ourselves. I'm me. I have my goal. I have my ambitions. I have things that I want to build and growth. You, Steven, you have your goal. You have your vision. You
Your own surprise. So I set
exactly.
myself up for where I want to be in life, and yeah, I've been in positions where I could be in certain in better spots, but sometimes you gotta take that L in order to make that win even better.
Don't get twisted. Don't get twisted for what you see on your phone. Taking L's.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure those people you see on your phone take L's too.
No, they don't display it though. They only display their achievements.
Exactly. Like you probably never met somebody. You barely meet those people on social media. The people that are really making the real money, the people that are making the real business, the people that are really producing and have housing and that have nice cars and have all these things that you like and enjoy. you probably barely see them on social media. And if you do,
Uh,
sometimes people are running their account. You might find somebody. I'm not saying that, but it's very rare. And if you do,
yeah. I
somebody's
mean
running
it.
their account.
I
There
mean
is people out there. I'm not saying
it
that there's
depends
not.
on their status level. I mean,
Exactly.
yeah.
There is people out there. I'm not saying there's not, but the percentage that's gonna be active on a daily basis is very rare. And if they are, they're paying somebody to run their account because they have a business to run.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Exactly.
They say rich people, Steve, pay other people. They pay for other people's time instead of them doing it. You know, because time is the most
I
valuable thing
mean,
that we have.
to be honest, that's one thing I've been focusing on a lot because I do a lot of things and I know I can, but sometimes it's about that time to, take on these hats and start putting them into place, putting them on other people.
No, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
it's
absolutely,
sometimes you gotta also weed out everything. You gotta figure out where you want to be in life.
exactly. You
Sometimes it takes days, sometimes it takes weeks, months, and sometimes years to even achieve your goal. So yeah, if you think about it, some artists don't even achieve their goal of getting a hit single or like a song that pops to open a doorway for them for 8 to 10 years sometimes.
you said it right. An artist takes 7 to 8 years sometimes just to see that big pop that they made it. But they don't give up in the next 3 years. They don't give up in the first 3 years because they know what they're working with. They know themselves. They know what they're working towards. Like I'm tired. That's the only thing I don't like about social media, that people show off so much. Like why? Why would you show up all this much when you don't need to? Like I don't understand people sometimes. I don't understand why people show up all this when they don't have nothing. Like that's something that I really try to stay away from. That's why like I try not to be so attached to Instagram or Facebook. That's why you don't see me posting that much. Because
Mm-hmm.
sometimes if you see all this flashing or you see all this, and it's not, I'm not only talking about money. I'm talking about if you always see this woman showing up on bikinis, if you keep seeing all these houses, nice house, or people in pools, or you see people in the bars, or you see people in the clubs, that kind of mess up with your own mentality in your own world, like in your own feelings. Like
Your own
it
desires and
exactly it messed up your own desires, and sometimes it make you feel less worthy because
you don't know
you're not out
what you're
there.
looking at.
Uh
You
huh. Uh huh.
It's
You
all about that entitlement. Feel like
exactly.
everybody feels like they're entitled to it, and then when they can't have it, either because they don't want to work as hard for it as those people, or they just can't do it at all, or
Absolutely.
trying to strive to that.
Absolutely, bro. And you know, we have to take a second, bro. I know we live in a fast world with Steven. That's how we started this video. We live in a fast-paced world, man. A lot of things going on. The world is not
Yeah, I
stopping
mean,
for us.
I
Let's
mean,
be
and
real.
sometimes this is why we do what we do here that way because we
We
can't
kind of
always
reflect.
we can't always meet up all the time
Mm-hmm.
and do things because we got stuff that we personally gotta take care of on our own side. So,
That's a good
but
example. That's a perfect
but
example. Yeah.
other than that, it's mainly always have your goals set and know where you're going. Always say, I know this is my future
Mm-hmm.
instead of I think this is my future. Start speaking that shit into existence.
Speak it to
And
existence. Yeah.
and when you start working towards it, the good energy will start ciphering back around.
Absolutely, man. Like, it's even though if you sound crazy, this is what I was trying to say, people. Even though if you sound crazy, I'm pretty sure, like, You can ask any artist out there that was starting early in their years, early in the game. I'm pretty sure somebody would told them no, or didn't want
Oh,
them to be part of the group or something, or rejected the music.
yeah.
It's sometimes I always say this: you have to don't just go to the line, but go beyond the line. Consistently go beyond the line because it's one of those things, man. Like I know nobody's watching, right? And you can just lack off some days, but sometimes you gotta keep pushing above the line to hope to somebody see your business, see your results,
Your
see what
product,
the
anything
product,
that you have.
anything that you have, even if you only get 5 views on YouTube or Instagram,
That's something. That's a start.
even if you just get 100 views, people don't start making millions as soon as they start. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Sometimes.
Sometimes
Sometimes.
they do.
There's a
Depends.
very
It
rare,
depends.
very rare, very rare.
It's very
There's
rare, right? It depends. Like
been people. There's been people that have made millions overnight.
I can see that
So,
happening. I can see that happening. Maybe you played the lotto, or you had a family that helped you.
or you what you thought was not going to be a success turned into a complete success the next day.
Absolutely, there is. There is. We cannot be here, tell you there's not a way. There is a way. Of course, there's a way. There's opportunity too that will help you make that. I'm not. We cannot be blindfold. I think if there was no opportunity available in the world today, the world would not be assisted. The world would be ended.
You
So
said
there,
opportunity.
yeah. If there was zero opportunities in the world today,
Oh
the
yeah,
world ended.
the
We're all
world.
gonna kill each other. Trust me.
The world would have what the world would have been ended probably a few hundred years ago.
You know exactly. Look, let me tell you. Dinosaurs didn't kill humanity. Slavery didn't kill humanity.
The Holocaust didn't kill humanity.
Holocaust didn't kill
I mean,
humanity. Yeah, it killed some
it,
people.
it,
It killed a good man. Yeah, it killed a lot of people. Rest in peace to those people.
absolutely.
Um, COVID just happened not too long ago. We're still opening the country up. It didn't
Even the
stop the
Spanish,
world.
the Spanish flu,
The
even when that
Spanish
happened.
flu. The what else happened in the 1930s, the 1920s? It was like I forgot what it was. The big pandemic happened. What was it, Steve? Like there was no food. People were dying of hunger in America. I forgot what it was, but
Can't remember.
yeah. But those big events.
Oh, they're talking about like the Great Depression
The Great
when.
Depression.
Okay, yeah.
The Great Depression didn't stop the wheel. So, what makes you think? What makes you think? What's going to stop the world from running?
Only the world. I mean,
Only the
people.
world. Only the people. If the only way that the world will stop is something has to be very, very, very crazy out of this world. It will take a lot. It will take a lot of people to stop
I
it.
I mean,
One person can't do it, in my opinion. One person.
so
It's so hard.
NASA. I know this wasn't supposed to be a night of like news and stuff like that, but
Go ahead, no problem, bro. Go ahead. You can throw some news in there.
so basically, I read something about NASA.
Uh huh.
NASA said that the Earth is now trapping an unprecedented amount of heat now.
Ooh.
So it's spiked up. I guess because COVID restrictions are lifting up and more guests are flowing back into the air. I don't know. It's a possibility.
That can be a problem. That can cause a problem. But even that problem, we already have a solution almost.
Yeah.
That I believe next month, Jeff Bezos is going to take that rocket out of space. If I'm not mistaken, next month. So we already looking for future solution for future problems. If they say tomorrow, everybody gotta leave the earth and go somewhere else. We
Gotta
already
live in
kind
a
of
big, gotta live in a big, huge rocket that or spaceship that houses all 100 million, couple 100 million people on Earth.
You see, we already thinking about that problem. We already have like some type of ideas what to go, where to, how to survive,
Not
what.
saying it's actually happening, but
Mm-hmm. You know, say that one more time, Steve. You log a little bit.
uh, so with uh, uh there's like certain society that apparently is being built where they're trying to build like a kind of like a floating ring in
Oh,
space for people and you're gonna be able to live on it and stuff like that. Like these are
oh,
for future endeavors.
oh! Wow. You see, so we saying all this to say, we're mentioning all these crazy events, the flu, the Spanish flu, the coronavirus, the Great Depression. We're mentioning all this to say, man, like, if you have a dream, if you have a goal, if you have anything that you want to do in this life, there is hope.
Don't don't ever let it get you down. There's always time for change. And once the change is made, blessings arrive. But
Speaking facts.
you gotta listen to your spirits. They tell you a lot, whether in your dreams or through the things that you go through in life.
Mm-hmm.
You
You
just gotta listen.
you gotta listen. You gotta definitely put the work. Um, you know, you gotta keep going. You gotta keep pushing. Don't let the social media world confuse you of
Mm-hmm.
what you need to do and where you are in life. I believe the 30 is the new 20. If you're 30 years old, is the new 20 in my opinion, because you still got a lot of time to, you know,
Make
build
those changes
things,
in your life
go
and be able to
changes. Exactly.
build, like you say, yeah, learn where your prosperities are.
Yeah, you still have time to figure out what the hell you need to do, even though you're 30 or 40. In my opinion, things are not over. Trust me. You will see. Like, I hear this all the time. I'm 30. I still feel amazing. I'm still running. I'm still doing great things. I'm still, healthy. I'm still working on myself. Remember, guys. You don't stop working on yourself when you become 50.
Yeah.
Even when you're 60, you're still working on yourself.
No, you're right.
Is that right, Steven?
No, you're right. I've heard that multiple times from other people.
And like, you don't stop working on yourself until you're in heaven. That's when you really stop working on yourself. When you're in heaven.
When you just no longer walk the earth.
So don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. Don't not get it confused, man. Don't get it confused. Steven, anything else you want to add to this conversation about futuristic mindset? The crazy events that happened, the Great Depression, the flu, social media world impacting people's mind. In a way, social media today has a lot of power to dictate what people think, actually, in my opinion.
It does.
Can
It
we say
does.
that? Can we approve that? Absolutely, right?
No, and what I see for sure, it can change somebody's valid opinion very instantly. You could literally see one perspective of what's going on if you're really there. But what if somebody only started filming at a certain point? Now you're only seeing a certain section of that video, and it might not be the full details. Now you're thinking a whole nother thing about it.
That's what I be saying. Like, you speaking, that's true. The way you said it, the way you put that together, it makes a lot of sense. I feel like,
I had to find a way of properly saying it.
yeah, I know what you say. Like, the thing is with social media is if you see something repetitive and you might like it or you might ate it before, like a type of food or a product that you might want to buy, and it keeps showing it to you, you kind of tend to, like, I don't know, want to buy it or want to, like, I don't know. It's crazy. I don't know how they figure this out. I know there's a word for this, it's marketing, of course, but like this is actually another word of term for that. That they kind of, I don't know, fucks with your mind, man. I'm for real. It's something. It's something, man.
Amazon every day. Hey, don't forget to check out this deal on
Yeah,
new studio lights.
yeah.
Or hey, this camera is now $200 off.
It's not for real. It's
You say what?
something.
That's a nice. Let
It's
me add it.
it's $20 cheap. I need to buy it now before it goes out of before it goes out of stock.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how they get you, bro. I swear. That's how they get you. Like, it's
I
crazy.
think I think that Amazon's been telling me for the past 3 months that the price of certain product was going to go up. Still hasn't. Still get notifications about it.
You know, that's the stuff I'm talking about. They want to somehow, some way, take over our mind.
See, the scarier part is when we already get ads to our phone. Imagine when we get like smart contacts and smart glasses become more prevalent, and you're actually having
In your
all these,
in your sight.
yeah, all these advertisements in your site. Imagine how many people are going to be on a spending spree then.
Oh my gosh, it's gonna get overwhelmed. I'm telling you, it's gonna get overwhelmed. I feel like that's gonna cause the government. It might. I don't know yet. I'm just thinking. I guess right here, the government might put a hand to control these companies that are doing all this marketing to people, man.
Let's hope on it. I would definitely want to hope on it, because I wouldn't want to put. I mean, I would love smart glasses, but if I'm seeing an advertisement every 2 seconds, I'm
That's kind of like,
nope,
I don't know if I want to wear that. You know.
nope,
Also,
not at all.
whoever invented, or whoever like comes with it, is gonna be a new billionaire. I tell you, it's gonna be a new billionaire. It's gonna make a lot of money. It's gonna be a new rich person.
I mean, smart glasses are already out, but to get more redefined, smart
It's
contacts,
like,
they're in concept. I think they've already started building them.
I got you. I got you. I got you. It's still not out for the public now. Like, I don't know. It's not like so like, I don't know. The way the market is
You,
not. It's not as
you're
good
not
yet.
gonna see somebody walk around with smart glasses every day. It's almost just like when the smart watches came out. They
Nobody had it.
weren't they weren't nothing, and now everybody has it. Smart glasses. Only a select few people are gonna buy it because they like the idea behind it. But
Ah.
once it becomes more prevalent, and just like the smartwatch or the smartphone or whatever, and becomes better for the consumer, it's gonna rocket off like there's no tomorrow. Everybody's gonna have smart glasses. Or at least everybody that needs actual
It's gonna be
glasses.
interesting. Yeah, it's gonna play a big role. It's gonna impact a lot of young people too, and humanity in general, people in general. So I'm excited for that, man. I'm definitely excited for that. Well, guys, it's been another episode of Smoking the Truth this week. So,
Hope you guys like what you've been watching.
absolutely.
If you guys do, please like, share, and subscribe. Also, hit that notification bell if you're watching on YouTube. We love you guys. This has been an episode of Smoking the Truth with your boy King Oz and Orlando Flow, wherever he is around me.
Yeah, baby.
Got any last added comments?
I hope you guys have a blessed week. Stay blessed. Work hard. Be smart. See y'all.
Woo!